Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make this beautiful white and gold theme cake. It's super easy and I bet you can do it too. So let's start. Let's start by cutting the sponge according to your preference. Today, I'm doing a 3" by 8" sponge. And for this cake, I will be using vanilla sponge with raspberry puree and raspberry cream. Spread the puree all over the sponge and top it with the raspberry cream. Shout out to my colleague in the back. If you don't already know, I work as a full-time cake artist and I record my videos in real time. It means that the cake that I make are for our beloved customers. After we're done with the filling, it's time for the crumb coat. I usually leave it in the freezer for about 15 to 30 minutes, but since I'm working in real time, I just went ahead and crumb coated it directly. And we're done! Now it's time for the fondant covering. Spread the fondant as usual and lay it on top of the cake. Cut out the excess fondant and cover the board. And now it's time for the painting. Start painting just below half of the cake using gold luster dust with a little bit of lemon juice. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, there's a dent on the cake, and it's because of the button on my uniform. But don't worry about that. We're gonna fix it in a minute. Now here comes the fun part. Remember the dent you saw earlier? Well, now it's gone. As a full-time cake artist, I can tell you right now that I have like 5 seconds to deal with the situation. But it's very simple. First, don't panic. Second, use what you have. Put decorations over it like I did, or paint over it. Or if you have characters in your cake, put it simply behind those characters. As long as you keep it unnoticeable and very subtle, I can promise you right now, no one will notice. And now for the most difficult part, which is creating the deer. And I know what you're gonna say, it looks more like a cat than an actual deer. But I tried. Now let's proceed with covering the deer. I know that it looks bad right now, but it will be okay later. So just keep doing it and have a lot of patience, a lot of it. I stand corrected. It is, in fact, a cat. Not a deer, but a cat. And now, we're going to be attaching half of a toothpick for the tail. And now it's time to make the decoration around the deer. So these are a bunch of floral wires that I put together and I incorporated with the pearls on top of each wire. And now we are finally ready to decorate the cake. Start by inserting 3 or 4 toothpicks under the deer and slowly press it onto the cake. Careful not to press too hard though. You can then proceed to retouching the paint that you put on the deer. And now for the decoration around the deer. You can secure it by using bent floral wires and gently push it down the cake. Next, we're going to be painting the wires one by one using the same gold paint that we used earlier. Now this might take a while and you might feel bored or kinda sleepy while doing this. Well, I know I did. Now that the wires are done, we can then proceed to painting under the decoration. Now it's time to put the gold balls and the pearls randomly along the wire. Now the last thing that you have to do on this cake is to paint the face of the deer. And this is it, guys. We are finally done. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope you picked up some tips and tricks along the way. Let me know in the comments section below if you've enjoyed this, and I would love to hear from you. See you in my next video. Bye!